Top 10 disturbing 911 calls you won't forget. Some calls to 911 are routine, but others leave you with chills that never fade. Tonight, we count down the top 10 disturbing 911 calls you won't forget. From mysterious whispers to horrifying real-life tragedies, these recordings will stick with you long after the video ends. Viewer discretion is advised. 10. The Whispering Intruder. In 2009, a woman in Oregon whispered into the phone that someone was inside her home. She spoke so quietly that the operator could barely hear her. The chilling part? She never screamed, never raised her voice, and the line went dead before police arrived. To this day, no suspect was ever found. 9. The Babysitter's Last Call. A teenage babysitter called 911 reporting strange noises upstairs. She told the operator she was alone with 2 children. Suddenly, she gasped, said, "He's here," and the line went silent. When police arrived, they found a back door open and no sign of the babysitter. Only the children, unharmed, hiding under the bed. 8. The Unknown Screams. Operators often hear people in distress, but one call in 2015 was different. A man called in saying he could hear screams coming from the woods near his home. He stayed on the line until police arrived, but they found nothing. The screams stopped the moment the sirens approached. 7. The Gas Station Cry. A 911 call came from a payphone outside a gas station. A woman's voice whispered, "Help me," over and over. By the time police arrived minutes later, the payphone was swinging, but no one was there. Surveillance cameras showed the woman and a man standing just behind her. 6. The Haunted Hotel Room. A hotel clerk in Nevada called 911 after hearing screaming from room 6B. The operator stayed on the line as the clerk knocked on the door, and the screaming stopped instantly. When police opened the room, it was empty. The bed was unmade, and the shower was still running. 5. The Final Goodbye. In one of the most heartbreaking 911 calls ever recorded, a man called to say goodbye to his family before taking his own life. The operator tried desperately to keep him talking, but the sound of the gunshot ended the call. Operators often say these are the calls that haunt them forever. 4. The Truck Stop Killer. A truck driver's 911 call led to the arrest of a serial killer. The driver reported seeing a man dragging what looked like a body into a truck stop bathroom. Police arrived in time to rescue a kidnapped woman and discovered she had been missing for weeks. 3. The Child Who Called Twice. A little boy called 911, saying he was scared because mommy won't wake up. The operator stayed on the line as police rushed to the address. Tragically, the same boy called again a year later for the exact same reason. 2. The Plane Crash Call. In 2018, a hiker in Alaska called 911 to report a plane flying dangerously low. While still on the line, the caller screamed as the plane crashed into the trees near him. Rescue crews arrived to find wreckage, but no bodies. 1. The Call from the Past. Perhaps the most unsettling call of all came from a woman reporting a break-in. She described the intruder's appearance in detail. Police recognized the description instantly. It matched a man who had died 15 years earlier in that very house. These calls remind us that real life can be stranger and far more disturbing than fiction. Which one will stay with you tonight? Let us know in the comments, and remember, you never know what might happen after you dial 911.